Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And before I forget, be sure to comment on the videos for August because they will count as an entry into a drawing for a free video reading for yourself. Wow, I can almost talk. Okay, so, interesting. All right, Libra, this looks rough. I gotta tell you, this looks really, really rough. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what we can come up with to help you and give you some guidance. That Capricorn eclipse should have cleared out some negative energy, but it looks like for you, it left you feeling like things are really... So this was the first card that came out, which is a good card. This is a card about contemplation and thinking about what you're going to do, getting in touch with your higher self, researching, looking for the light within, resolving problems by looking for the light within. And I think this is the most important card. It was the first one out. I just wanted to kind of know where that was headed or where that came from. And the cards that came out look like that full moon in Capricorn did a number on you. It was like the tower happened, some structure that needed to come down did, and it has left you feeling a little heartbroken and a lot crazy busy. Like too much on your plate and you're just disappointed and sad or hurt about something. So that's just a lot of anxiety is what I'm getting at. Not even anxiety, but just I just feel so overwhelmed right now. So, going within, seeking the light within, breathing, those are all really good ways to manage this energy that seems to be pretty rough. The good news is this full moon coming up might release you from a situation that's not working. And so, let's see what we get here. So, the moon starts out in that first house of you, and it's about adapting an idea. Like, there's my idea, it needs to be adapted a little bit. Needs to be reworked a little bit, and so you have breaking barriers. So some structure that was not working needed to come down, and it's causing you to have to do a little rethinking. Maybe you thought you had things lined up for this, that, or the other thing, and now you're like, well, that's not working. Now what? So you have choices and you have decisions to make, and it looks like you have also a lot of activity going on, and you look pretty busy there. So let's see if we can get you a little guidance on how to manage this part of the energy. But I do think that, the person that's going to come in, there's going to be some help. It's going to come in the form of a person. Okay. You are stressed out. You are overwhelmed. You have a lot going on. We have the card of rest. We have the card of this searching for inner knowledge and everything. And I kind of feel like resting would also be contemplation and meditation, paying attention to your dreams. And you have an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So this, whatever happened here, if it was romantic, if it was financial, if it was a living situation, whatever it was that cleared out of here that was so not working, needed to go. And now there's opportunity for something that will work to come in so that you're not so sad. So this windfall of new opportunity is coming. And if you focus on that, if you focus on what is to be gained and not what was lost, you have a better shot of bringing that in more rapidly, right? Attracting in the abundance by focusing on the positive. So I really would encourage you to be as positive as you can about it. Past decisions that you made, anything that you have decided to do along the way, if you just choose to look at things in the most optimistic way, well, at least I learned that. I won't do that again. Ooh, that part worked. I need to recreate that. Just kind of look at what, lessons that you learned so you can apply them. You have the individuality coming in with that energy of individuality coming in with the moon in Sagittarius. And that is your third house of communication. So if you are experiencing a breakup, which is what it looks like, look for the reasons and the ways in which being an individual, not a couple, benefits your life. Look for the positive aspects of that and communicate that to yourself. Have courage. You have courage and a knock on the door. Okay. This looks like this treasure chest to me. You have an opportunity coming to you. You have an opportunity coming to you. So you need to be in the mindset of this is all working out for the best in order to be able to answer the door of opportunity in a way that allows it to flow to you. Attracting, not chasing. My face is itchy. Attracting, not chasing. Seeking to be the inner knowledge and wisdom. And you can manifest in opportunity by focusing on what it is you want to create, by taking proactive action toward bringing it in. The competition is going to fall away. People are going to move out of the way. Obstacles are going to move out of the way. An opportunity is going to come knocking. You need to be willing to let it in. If you're hanging on to residual sadness, if you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not peaceful and calm, if you think that loss was just something that you can't recover from, you're going to block the opportunity that's knocking. You won't hear the knock at the door where they drop off this treasure chest of this windfall of abundance. This is an opportunity to really change the trajectory of how things are going, but I think it really is going to start with your attitude. And so you really need to, on Monday when that moon moves into Capricorn, really think about this as like a very positive, ambitious, I'm going to manage this, I know how, I can do this, kind of can-do attitude, and really dig in and take responsibility for the situation the way it is, and listen to your intuition, because you have the High Priestess. So listening to your intuition about what moves need to be made and when, understanding that your perception creates your reality. So if you can look at what's been going on and recognize that, hey, this disruption is a good thing. This thing that happened is okay. It'll be fine. And I can work with this. I can make this, I can turn this lemon into lemonade. You really need to focus on doing that and finding the solution and understanding that the solution was to release you from a situation that wasn't working in some way or the other. And I can't tell what, because this working through this has to do somewhere within how you feel about your life and how you perceive your life. This has to do with your sense of self-esteem, self-worth, self-value. So it could be work, it could be a relationship, it could be a living situation. Something has really rattled your cage. It could be a loss of a loved one, although I don't really pick that up. Feels more like unexpected change. Something you really didn't see coming, and you're like, wait, I thought I had this all worked out. Well, okay, but we had that big full moon action and that eclipse action in Capricorn, and it shifted things. And if you weren't paying attention, maybe you weren't ready and you didn't see it coming. But it doesn't matter because it was being cleared for your own benefit. Okay. First off, you're being protected. This is the ancestral guardian of light. Guardian of light. You are completely being protected through this process. So change your perception and change your reality. And this, the desert harvest, what looks like nothing is amazing. So much coming down the road. You just can't see what it is right now. It looks barren. It looks desolate. It looks like this is so not a good thing. Change your perception. Follow your intuition and guidance on the decisions that you make, but it is all about your perception so that you can hear when opportunity comes knocking. The moon is going to move into Pisces on Friday the 16th. And this is about learning from your past life experiences. It's using that wisdom to increase your sense of emotional security. So really digging deep and having the courage. And being rested. I really feel like, you know, the more time you spend in contemplation and meditation, if you slow things down, you have an opportunity to really make things happen. You have the mirror returns. Earthly spirituality, community, and ocean conservation. Feels very random. Oh, okay. So when something feels lost and completely desolate, it comes back better than ever. You have homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, and building and being settled. What needed to fall apart did. It wasn't going to work. You needed a different situation. So you have finding the beauty and the grace within yourself and within the situation. Understand how protected you are. This feels like the hand of God came in and took care of the situation. You have time and tide, yes. So it was about divine timing. You have such a book. You have reflections. What you contemplate, you create. It's your perception. It's your attitude. It's so important that in spite of everything right now, you look for the beauty. You look for the good in it. You focus on that. It's so important. That is like not an easy thing to do, but so important here in order to bring the balance in. Okay, so you lost, it looks like you lost it looks like a boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe not boyfriend, girlfriend, but a intimate partnership that dissolved. Because we have air, which is about breathing, but if you look at it, it looks like they're taking the air from each other, sucking the life right out of each other, literally. We have the telepathy card, like you felt so connected to somebody, but this could also mean that with the right attitude, you're attracting this person in. And there's the freedom card. So there's this bittersweet air about everything. Something is lost to you. But this opportunity feels like this telepathy card. What seems desolate is budding with actual opportunity. And where is this one? The return. So, Libra. Staying emotionally balanced right now is not going to be easy. I can see that, but you really need to focus on that. Do things that are good for you. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest, that you're eating well, that you're staying physically active. Spend time in meditation and contemplation, maybe walking and thinking, you know, just being open to spirit. Taking those deep breaths and expelling out the negative energy and bringing in the positive energy, because when you do that, there is something on the horizon that looks amazing, but it's an opportunity, which tells me that it can pass you by if you're too busy hanging out in the wreckage. So walk away, leave it behind you, move forward. Whatever that situation was, work, relationship, whatever it was, it needed to end. And that's why when the tower comes in, that's needing to end. And you have watermelon tourmaline. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. It wasn't the right situation. You have Green Aventura. It is easy for me to maintain overall well-being with conscious habits of health, right? Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, walk. Walk is a really great way to release negative energy. Saltwater baths will do that for you too. Try to eat a little bit lighter. So you're feeling better, more confident. It helps with the confidence level, which is so important when you want to attract in something that benefits you. My life glides forward with ease, and I am mindful. I think and act with positive energy. This is that perception. Your perception is everything. Everything. You get to choose your attitude. You can't choose your circumstances all the time, but you can choose your attitude. So right now, choose the positive attitude. And I am divinely protected. I know I am safe. I am divinely protected. I know I am safe. You can pick up a piece of jet at any place that sells crystals, really. You're in good shape. You don't know it. But if you believe it, you will see it. The opportunity is there. It's coming. Don't block it by refusing to let go of whatever. Just get out of the wreckage and go. Get out of the wreckage and go. It's time to walk away. All right? Okay, Libra. You take care of yourselves. Be sure to comment on the video so you can get into the drawing for that private reading. And I will talk to you soon.